So that'll take us to the 113-pound bout. And that'll be Cardinal's Trent Mast, a sophomore with a 30-5 record. He will wrestle Brookfield junior Gavin Miglets, who comes in with a 26-12 mark.
And to recap, at 106 pounds, which we just had, John Cummer got first place, winning by injury default over Garfield's Guy Pert. For third place, Wycliffe's Jake Gutari won by pin over Newbury's Robert Couch. We move on to 113 pounds. In the red is Mast from Cardinal. In the blue is Miglets from Brookfield.
And just to give you an update on the team scores entering the championship round, Kirtland was in first place with 125 points and 4 finalists. Cardinal was in second with 122.5 points with 4 finalists. And Pymatuning Valley was in third place with 120 points. So obviously a very tight team race here. And Cardinal has a chance to take a lead here if Trent Mast can claim a victory here at the 113-pound bout.
And he's in on a shot right now. Crafty defense by Miglets with a double overhook tie, and he was able to get out of it. So no score, 30 seconds into the first period, Mast versus Miglets. Mast in again on a single.
Mast is no stranger to the sectional tournament. He was a district qualifier last year. Miglets also qualified for the district tournament in 2013-2014. He's a junior. This year he was 4th at the Eastern Ohio Wrestling League tournament, 4th at the Howland Invitational, and 8th at the Hefner tournament. While Trent Mast, he was 3rd at the CBC tournament. He won the Cardinal tournament. He won the Northwestern tournament. He was 3rd at Jackson Milton and 4th at Aurora.
And all these accolades, from young wrestlers. Mast only a sophomore, Miglets only a junior. Combined, they've won 56 matches between them.
And once again, I want to point out that he excels in the classroom as well, Trent Mast. He carries a 3.6 GPA, so all you young wrestlers out there, remember, it's not just what you do on the mat, but be strong in the classroom as well.
And 35 seconds left in the first period. The score is 1-0 in favor of Mast. Mast has gotten in on the majority of the scoring opportunities in this match. He's really pushing the action, and he is again, gets in on a single. The Brookfield coaches are calling for a quarter Nelson, but Miglets is not going to be able to get that in this position. Cardinal coaches are saying no spladle, and it did look like Miglets was looking for the spladle.
Over on mat number 2 for third place, we have Berkshire's Alex Hansen wrestling Kirtland's Mike Peterson. And over there, it looks like Peterson is leading right now 4-2 midway through the second period. So Kirtland needs a win there to kind of keep pace with Cardinal should Trent Mast win this 113-pound bout.
And they reset in the center to begin the second period. Miglets chooses the bottom position. If he escapes, he will tie the match at 1 apiece. Mast will be looking for near fall points.
Got to give a shout out to Berkshire's Riley Carey. He's our cameraman tonight. So Riley, thank you for volunteering your time. Now you know who to blame if the camera isn't following the action.
Absolutely. All right, so back to the action. 20 seconds into the second period. Mast still riding Miglets. He's got a tight waist and an arm bar on the near arm, or the left arm.
Dan, we talked earlier about this being a one-day tournament. And, what the tournament lacked earlier as far as quality and, some of the competitive wrestling, The 120-pound bout is one of those matches that I've been looking forward to, and that's Hawkins Lewis DeMarco, a returning state qualifier, against Pymatuning Valley's Mitch Scaleras, another returning state qualifier. So here we are, the sectional finals, and you're going to see two state qualifiers going head-to-head. I'm excited about that.
Absolutely. That's going to be a great one, and the one immediately following it also will be. It's rare that you see a freshman get a number 1 seed, especially over a wrestler as good as Ian Mast, who has state credentials.
Yes, and that freshman, Logan Kissel from Garrettsville Garfield, already has 2 wins over Ian Mast, and I think that played into that sectional seeding.
Absolutely it did, and he's also a youth state champion. Last year at the junior high state tournament, he placed 3rd. Remember, the junior high state tournament is not divided up into divisions. So you have kids from Garfield, Division III, wrestling against St. Ed's. So it makes a big difference. It makes it tougher.
Sure does. That increases the quality of competition you face.
And Miglets escapes. So that cuts the lead to 2-1. 1 minute left in the second period. Miglets with a front headlock.
Shout out to Beachwood's Jason Ladon for making sure we're well hydrated here at the table. It's always a benefit.
Absolutely.
He could have thrown in some nachos or something like that.
Right. That would be great on a broadcast, just chomping. Okay, so back to the action. 38 seconds left in the second period. 1-1. It's tied. Mast will have his choice of position in the third period, so it's imperative that Miglets does get a score sometime either in this period or the last one.
Updating you on the third place bout, Mike Peterson from Kirtland is now up 10-6 over Berkshire's Alex Hansen. Again, that's a must-win for Kirtland to keep pace here. Cardinal could add 4 points here for a first-place finish. Kirtland could add 2 points over there for a third-place finish. So, again, that'll keep the score very close in that team race.
And speaking of the team race, Cardinal has done a very good job to hang in there and be right there with Kirtland in the race for first. We'll begin the third period. Still 1-1. Mast got his choice position. He will choose the bottom. If he escapes, he will lead 2-1. So 1 point in this context means a ton.
Peterson up 12-6 as time runs out, so he'll win that third place bout 12-6. That'll give Kirtland an extra 2 points. So I'll keep you updated on their team score. It's 127. The Cardinals 122.5 right now.
Miglets still riding Mast, and he's doing a really good job of it. 30 seconds in. Mast has had a few opportunities to escape, but Miglets has kept some good pressure on him. Now he's trying to get the legs in. He's a little high, though. Now he's got a body scissors. And Mast hunting for the head, and he gets a reversal and a half. Cardinal coach is telling Mast to pull him in, but they go out of bounds. 1 minute left in the match. Mast up 3-1, and he's on top. The ref calls unsportsmanlike conduct on Cardinal. They'll be penalized 1 team point. That
will come back to haunt them in this close team race. That 1 point, never want to see that happen when you're in a 2.5 point race for the team title.
And it's interesting. Kirtland got docked a team point earlier today because one of their wrestlers did not have their singlet straps up. So both of the top 2 teams got docked a point.
Mast riding tough on top. 48 seconds.
And Miglets very active on the bottom. You can tell he's pressing to get out right now.
Yeah, 46 seconds left. You've got to do everything you can. You need that escape and a takedown. A reversal obviously would tie the match.
Absolutely. And the difference between first and second is huge because if you get first, you are the top dog in your quarter bracket at the district tournament. If you get second, you still have to face a sectional champion from another sectional. Mast riding well. Miglets did almost get out right at the edge. He got some hip separation, but they did go out of bounds, and they'll reset in the center. 23 seconds left in the match. Mast still up 3-1. Oh, and Miglets gets a switch, almost gets a reversal.
Oh, boy.
Mast presses into the single leg. And Miglets looking for a spladle.
Mast, all he's got to do is hold on, pop that head. 5 seconds, 2 seconds. And he's going to hold on to win. Trent Mast, 3-1.
Really good adjustment by Mast at the end of the match. That could have easily been a reversal for Miglets. Great match by both of those wrestlers.